In recent years, Nigeria has gone through a lot of challenges in terms of national security. What appears to be the major problem in that sector is the terror of Boko Haram. Various strategies and actions have been employed by the government and security agencies, which have been described by some as inadequate. Our correspondent, Loretta Chiogo, reports.
The Boko Haram sect has in no unmistaken terms declared a total war on Nigeria and Nigerians. We must come out with clear, concise, and unequivocal mission statement on how to win this war. We must, as a matter of urgency, fish out all the financiers of these terrorists and all collaborators, wherever they are, and bring them to book.
Nigeria's Senate President, himself a retired Major General of the Nigerian Army, giving directives against the Boko Haram sect. The security challenges in the country, particularly in the northeast region, has given rise to the defense sector taking the lion's share of the nation's total budget of about 20%. This puts the defense budget at 968.127 billion naira. Security experts query the implementation of the increased budget allocation. Their worry is that it has not had very much impact on the defense sector as the battle against insurgency in northern Nigeria continues, with many deaths of civilians, the insurgents, and even the soldiers.
This nation, we all know that the defense budget is the highest, the budget. And it has been like that from the 60s. Defense budget has always been the highest among other ministries. If they say the budget for defense this year is 100 billion, and they know that the 100 billion is not to go to a particular pocket. It's supposed to be used for equipment. You understand? So now, the world is fast civilizing. The civil war we fought, like folk going to the bush to fight, it's not done again.
If you look at our concerns and our engagement from 2012 to 2013, I think there's a disconnect between able to sustain that logistics operational requirements with the kind of budget we had. And I would have thought that that concern should have been brought up by the legislature itself that has oversight responsibilities of the military.
Internal insecurity is not a problem unique to Nigeria, and the questions raised about its handling range from how the threats are managed, how our resources deployed against the threats, how patriotic and united are the people against threats.
I told you I ran into some soldiers that said, we will be there, and we will even see this Boko Haram face to face, but we cannot open fire because we've not gotten order from the commander. He said, our field commander said he's waiting for orders. That I've called the battalion commander, I've called the battalion commander, said he's waiting for the brigade commander. The brigade commander said he's waiting for the orders of the GOC and the chief of army staff. And those ones will say they are waiting for chief of defense staff. And the chief of defense staff, of course, will still say he's waiting for the commander-in-chief, which is the president. So how will this work? Before you know it, the Boko Haram has overrun them.
It is even more scary as the case of mutiny surfaces at this time.
The government itself should find out what is happening within the military hierarchy, the top hierarchy, and where the sabotage is coming from. You saw in the other day that a pilot took off. If a pilot, a jet fighter is taking off, he has a target. So the man went and attacked his own barracks. So there is problem somewhere within the military circle.
Tackling crimes like armed robbery, kidnapping, communal clashes, even piracy on the sea, perhaps may not be new to the Nigerian security. But 5 years down the line, the terror of insurgency has remained a hydra-headed problem yet to be nipped. However, hopes are high that the end is soon to come to terrorism, with the claims of the death of Boko Haram leader imposter Abubakar Shekau. Loretta Chiogo, Channels Television News.